Hello.
Hi again.
Today I am very excited. We're gonna pimp our Ducato, or modify it anyway, to make it look a bit more stylish. Something that I wanted to do since we bought it, which was basically fitting a part to the van, just to give it a bit more style from the front. So we'll show you what we're gonna do. It's here, this big giant box that came this week. So we're waiting for a bit of sunshine to be able to fit this. And there's something else as well which we've got to fit, which I might do today, I'm not quite sure yet. But this is the main thing. I'm hoping this will give the Ducato a bit more of a off-road style for our van, because the Adventure looks quite off-roady and quite stylish. There's a few things that I would have liked the van to have had from new, which it doesn't, so I'm going to modify it myself as much as I can and go from there, and hopefully you'll like the look of it at the end.
What am I doing?
So, tools. All good mechanics need an apprentice, obviously.
Oh, so I'm just the passer of tools.
Tools, yeah.
Okay.
So first of all, I need a torch to be able to see what I'm doing. Torch, excellent, thank you very much. Torch, very good. Multi-tool, which I always need. Nope, that, thank you very much. Multi-tool, always useful to have, because it's got a pair of pliers, and be able to see what I'm doing with the torch underneath, with the pliers. And finally, obviously all technicians need a full toolkit, so snap-on, everything, got the stuff here. We have a bear. It's not just a normal bear, this is a very special bear. The bear underneath has some screwdriver bits that are magnetic and has a ratchet built into its head. You may laugh.
I've built a shelf with this, and you know, I'm not at all DIY, so.
It's actually really useful. You can sit in the glove box and take it on your room. It doesn't scratch and things, it's all enclosed in itself.
And it
really,
looks super cute.
Yes, really manly for mechanics. And one final element all mechanics need to have this as well. It's obviously really important. If you could pass me the final item, please.
A tartan picnic rug from Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah, because I've got to lie on the floor under the van. Obviously I haven't got a posh mat, so, but we do have a waterproof tartan. No, it's not a tartan, is it? No.
Oh no.
No, it's not tartan. Oh no, it's wrong one. Oh well. It's a picnic blanket from Marks and Spencer's that we got for a penny.
Yeah, that was a
Penny.
That was a really long time ago when
Yeah,
they did that whole penny thing.
Penny
yeah.
thing. So I'm going to use this, tools, and fit this. And then my apprentice is going to...
Bring the tea.
And walk the dog.
Yeah.
Perfect. See you shortly. So my assistant has gone off to make me a brew. Best place for her. Don't tell her that. So I'm going to open this up and hopefully show you what it is. If I can find a knife. And see exactly what I've ordered. Nicely packaged. This came direct from Fiat, so from the website. So it is, ooh, nice bag, genuine parts, MOPAR. Official name, so it comes with all the fittings. You've got the screws and bolts and clips there. So it is officially called a kit for skid plate. So normally you see on off-road vehicles and 4x4s they have like under the front bumper they have skid plates, and the front usually on the back as well on proper off-roaders. So to give it that kind of effect, a lot of manufacturers, car manufacturers, put these kind of skid plates on this effect look on the front or on the back of their vehicle. So I want to do the same for Ducato. There's one available. Some Ducatos motorhomes have them fitted from factory, from standard, or the converter fits them as well. So it's quite a nice touch. This one is piano black. They do two colours, piano black, and they do the sort of chromy grey colour one, the aluminium one. So depending on the colour of your van, you could match it or contrast it. Obviously our van is Expedition Grey, the grille's piano black, so I thought the black would look perfect underneath as well. So I'm hoping it looks like that. Looks good when I put it on. So yeah, I'll get it out of the bag and then move to the front and show you what it looks like. Not the best look, lying on the pavement outside your house. But anyway, so basically it sits here under the front bumper, along here. I just had a quick look underneath, and there are actually holes pre-drilled for the screws to go into. So obviously it's like a very easy accessory to fit. I'm hoping so anyway. It looks like it's just 5 screw holes, and then it sit on this bottom bit here just below the number plate, so you can see that on the front of the van, so you can see what it looks like. So obviously on the front of the bumper is the piano black grille there, so that'll contrast nicely and should look like that. That's the plan anyway. So I'll get out the bag and have a look. Excellent. My assistant has returned with a brew.
Cup of tea for the worker.
Thanks. Nice choice of mug.
Well, it's very apt.
What do you think?
I think my work here is done. I will walk Molly and leave you to it.
Okay, I'll see you at the end. Thanks for the brew. So, I'll take out the bag. Take a look at it. Try not to get blown away. And it should, hopefully, look nice and shiny and black. Piano black like the grill. Which end? Excellent. So yeah, you can see nice and shiny piano black material there. And I think literally it just clips those holes there. You can see the holes in the camera. There's holes all the way along, 1, 2, 3. Actually there's some on the outside as well, further along. So I think there's fixing kits supplied with it. There's no instructions, but I think it just literally bolts through from there and there all the way along. So I'll have a look and take a look and see what it looks like. I'll show you underneath the van so you can see it as well. You can see what I mean, because it's quite clear. I'll just grab the torch. So you can see these are the holes there. It goes onto a bit more closely. This is the fixing kit that goes through, that came in the bottom of the pack somewhere. So yeah, those are the fixings that go through there and attach it to the van. So I'll show you underneath now. So you can see there's the hole there, screw holes that go along. That goes underneath the bumper, and then they'll attach on. I just need to find the other one that's further back, because I can't quite see that. Might be under that panel there, that skid plate, that plastic thing. I might have to take that off, but I'll have a look and then go from there. Hey Mal, you going to help? Are you going for a walk? I guess that's a no then.
Come on.
See you later. Okay, actually I've realised that this here is, I'll take this off, you'll see, the other side I've done, is a blanking plate. So this is actually the bit that sits at the front. So this will marry up to the front of the bumper. And then this sits underneath. This will be like the front of it. So it'll sit here. I'll show you what I mean. That'll sit there. So that bit, obviously you remove that screw that goes into the Ducato there, and then this is where this goes over it. So it looks quite straightforward to fit. But I'll have a go and see what it looks like. So you can see there now, it's just pushed up against the bumper. I've got to fit it, but it fits on nicely. That sits over the front bit, and there's a screw hole there, just there, which it goes into. There's one underneath this side here, then there's the ones on the front that it comes with, supplied with. So one thing I'm going to do just before I fit this, I'm going to take it back off. I'm just going to clean the underneath, just so make sure there's no bits of dirt on the paint. Otherwise, when I fit this bit over it, it might scratch the paint. So if ever I wanted to take it off, it could damage the bumper underneath. So first of all, I'm just going to clean it. So excuse the dirt on the blanket, it's just blowing a load of rubbish all over the place from being outside. So that's the fittings it comes with. There are 9 bolts in total, and there are 5 clips which the bolts can screw into, and they're the bits, from what I can see, go underneath the van. So they go completely underneath the van. I think the other bolts must be spares to replace the ones that are already on the van, because I guess you take those out and put new ones in. So it's really good it comes with them. It looks like it's really easy to access too. These bits here, they look like they slot, oops, there's the wind. They look like they slot in under the bumper in the slightly wider part, and then you can screw in that bit there. So I'll have a look at that first. What I'm going to do is not going to film underneath as I'm fitting it. I'll do a time lapse on it because it'll be too hard to do, and then I'll show you the finished article at the end. Actually, just before I fit it, I don't know if you can see that, there's actually a rubber, like a, not rubber, soft padding inside, just to stop it damaging the bumper. It's nicely finished and fitted. Quite a nice part actually, as parts go. Okay, I've cleaned it on there, ready to put it on. Just come across a slight issue. My bare toolkit, it doesn't have the right fitting, so this is a star fitting. So I'll need to get a proper toolkit from somewhere in the garage. I'm sure I've got something that'll fit it that I can use. But yeah, so you need to have that type of fitting, not a normal screwdriver. Okay, so that's the one I've removed, and I've realised why they supply you with extra ones now. If you can see, that's come out from that hole there, which is the front, and then the rest sit underneath. So the reason this supply with extra ones is this is longer, obviously for the extra spoiler element, it needs to go in slightly further. So that's really good. They thought of that too. So that's the longer screw that they supply you with that comes with a kit. This is the one underneath. This is why this bears the handy. You can do it with one hand. But yeah, this is the one that's underneath the van, that's already in. So again, this is at the same at the other end. So there's one of these at the front, one of these underneath at both ends. That's for the other ones that you fit in these holes here. So you've got this space to slide over the retainer, then you can just screw straight into there. So it's really cool. I'll fit the retainers in a second once I've taken these screws off. So that's it. It's literally nine screws, 4 to remove, 4 to refit, and then 5 new ones, and that's it fitted, hopefully. So now I've removed the screws from the front, as you can see there. That's the front screw removed, and then underneath, if you can see that, that's the other one removed. So I can now put those in, and then this bit here. So this basically goes over here. So these clips that come with it, you need to slide these over here, by the looks of it, over there like that, and then that will sit, and your screw can go into the hole, and then it will grip on the other side of this metal sort of retaining clip on the other side of the bumper. So I'll put that on now. So it's like spring loaded. It's really good. Just literally push it over the edge, and then with your finger, you can still see this. I'm trying to keep the light on it. Just literally push it along until it's over the hole, and then it should, there you go, clip in. That's it. And now that's over the hole, ready to put the screw straight into, and it will hold itself in there. It's really good. Just one thing to note, I just realised that as you go further down the van, they switch sides. So this one's facing this way, and then as you go further down, this one here switches around the other way. I started putting it on the wrong side because I wasn't looking properly. So just something to be aware of when you're fitting them underneath. Okay, so that's all the fittings now added. I'll put on back on. You can see it's quite well fitted actually. There's the screw holes there all the way along. Hopefully you can see that on the camera. It's piano black, so it does reflect it. That one was a pain. I had a bit of an issue with that one. It wouldn't catch when I tried to put it back in. So in the end, I had to take this panel off here with a couple of screws and get my finger behind it to hold it in place. Then I actually used the old screw. It was just quite long enough. It just wouldn't seem to bite with any of the new ones. So I did that one, but it's in fine now. And then it's really well held on. It's held on with one there, one underneath, and then 5 in the middle. And then there, and then 2 on the other end as well. So I'll just clip these back in now. These just push in, and they've got little retainers on so you don't lose them. Just cover up the screw holes to make it look a bit smarter. So I'll put it on and then get some shots from outside. Just a point, when you're fitting this bit, you need to put it in, hook it underneath at the top first. There's a little catch, and then you just push it in from the bottom. There's a metal latch there to keep it so you can get it off again. But always push the top bit in first, then this bit at the bottom. Okay, so that's it done, fitted, and I'm very, very pleased with that finish. I think it looks really good. Exactly what I wanted, just to give it a bit more, break up the bumper on the front. You can see there, the piano black, again, matching the grille. Just gives it a different look, something a bit unique, rather than just the standard look at the front. So yeah, very pleased indeed. Available from MOPAR, from Fiat Professional online. If you go on their website, you can order that directly, and it comes straight. Postage, I think, was free, was included, or you can pick it up from your local dealer as well. So yeah, quite like that indeed. You can get it in piano black, and you can get it in, say, the chromy grey colour. If your van's a dark colour, that might look better as a contrasting on the front. But very impressed. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. As you can see, the part's really easy to fit. It took probably half an hour to put it on, and that was me taking my time. Caroline asked me if there's any benefits to it. What's the benefit of it? The benefit, obviously, it protects your lower front bumper from stone chips. That's definitely the benefit. But I think it looks cool. It's very lightweight, it's just a piece of plastic, so it's really just a styling part. Available from MOPAR website, as I said. You can order it online, a couple of days for delivery, and I think there's a sale on to the middle of May. So if you go online and search for it, you'll see it. I'll include the part number so you can see it from the label on there. So thanks very much for watching. Next week's video will be another travel video. We're going to take the van out, so we'll see you next week for some more travels. Thank you.